Welcome to my draw/paint with me video. This is my very first voiceover, and I'm very unprofessionally doing it on my phone, so yeah, this might be terrible, so please be gentle. So just come and join me. I've got my cup of tea. I'm gonna just chat with you a little bit about what I'm doing and how I get to the final finished piece of the little Stay Weird frog that I drew yesterday. So I usually start my sketches, I have done here, with a really rough, loose sketch, and typically it was just on a bit of scrappy newspaper and it was perfect. And as you can see here, when I start drawing, it took me so long to get right. It was just one of those days. I start here, like I do most of my illustrations. I draw a little box to sort of hold my drawings, because I have a really bad habit of just my drawings tend to just drift to a corner. Like I'm really bad at making sure they're in the middle. So a box really helps. So you can see here I'm really struggling to get this little frog guy's face the right shape. It was just not working today, but we got there eventually. I'm just very glad this is sped up, because I think it was about 45 minutes of me just trying so hard to get this damn face right. So yeah, we start with a pencil outline, and then you can probably see a little later on, it looks a bit weird, but I almost rub the entire thing out, and then go in with a more defined line. I'm really bad with proportion and, as I said, paper positioning, so this way really helps, even though it looks like she's just rubbed the entire thing out. Tea break. So yeah, this guy took ages to get right, but we got there. So yeah, I think it's getting the lettering in, which is always my favourite part. I feel like it finishes off my pieces if I'm adding hand lettering. So there we go. So now I'm going in with a red pencil. I don't really know why I do this. I think it's all the really cool artists on YouTube do it. So I've done it a few times and it actually does look really nice. So we've gone over today in red pencil. I have no original thoughts. But yeah, it did end up looking really nice, but my pencil was a bit crap, so I ended up having to go over it with paint, just a red paint outline at the end anyway. But it was fun to do. It's all a process, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and let you just hopefully enjoy a bit of painting and drawing. So, see you soon. I've just realised, watching this back, I didn't actually do a colour wash, and I have made my life here incredibly difficult. So basically, a colour wash is just making a really light neutral colour, so maybe just like a very light cream or green, and just painting all of the shapes. Just like putting it down as like a base is the only way I can describe it. And then you build watercolour from there, and it gives such a nice finish. I have not done that here, and it's just much harder to paint. So yeah, do a colour wash. Anyway, see you soon.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually, it's something that moves. So then, why?
Hello again. So at this point I've finished the watercolour. Usually I'd just stick with watercolour, but I was fancying mixing in a bit of gouache. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Gouache. I don't know. Anyway, these paints, which I love gouache. I'm still getting to grips with them. There feels like there's a lot more rules using them than watercolours. And just a polite reminder for everyone, you need the tiniest amount. Don't go squeezing out half a tube like I usually do. A really tiny amount. So I'm going in here just adding in some details over the watercolour, because it adds a really nice bold colour, because gouache are, particularly these ones, are a lot brighter and a lot bolder than watercolour, so I'm adding in some more of the finer details here. I think I redo some of the red line work as well later on. So I'm just adding in some of the little knee patches for our little frog friend here. It's a really, really nice way to add a little bit of extra dimension and interest to watercolour, I think. Pencils as well, but I just think gouache, there's something a little bit extra special. Just adding a bit of extra dimension to his face here. Yeah, cute. as you can see here, of course, being a left-hander, I have significantly smudged the Stay Weird writing at the bottom. Yeah, happens every time. It's pretty easy to fix, but it is an eternal annoyance being a left-hander. Smudging everything, also impatience because I can't wait for things to dry. It's very easy fixed, and I think you'll see me frustratedly fix it a little further down. Like, oh yeah. There's always a way around. You can fix everything. Just make everything into a flower. It's fine. And just a side note here, you can see I am using a rough piece of paper as a paint palette kind of girl, not use an actual proper official paint palette kind of girl. It works. I don't think I actually show you much after this. I ended up going and putting a border on the original picture, which is on my Patreon. I added a few little extra bits, and then it's a nice little bit of tidying up time. Thank you for listening. This has been my very first voiceover and possibly a disaster. I know at the beginning it's super quiet. I could probably edit this, but I'm not going to. Hopefully it's been okay. Hopefully I haven't spoken too much. Apologies for any dog noise. I realised my phone has picked up the neighbour's dog. But there we go. It's my first time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it's been a bit of calm, bit of fun. Bye.